The DOE expert roster is IOM's primary tool for mobilizing surge capacity to effectively respond to migration crisis. It is a repository of vetted experts that possess the skill sets needed for IOM's various sectors of emergency response. The roster aims to address the short-term personnel needs of country offices responding to crisis by immediately identifying and deploying experts. To make a deployment request, click Create a Request under the Request tab. Creating a request will take 2 steps. Follow the instructions in the pop-up box.
For request name, it is recommended that you use the title of the position you are requesting. Type in the primary skills that are required for the position. When typing, the system will offer suggestions. It is recommended that you choose from these suggestions, as all skills within the roster are categorized by these groupings. Alternatively, you can also choose from the list of skills available. Pay attention to the guide bar on the bottom right of the request. This indicator informs you on how your request matches the current expertise within the system.
Good means there are a good number of experts in the database that match the criteria listed. Too specific means that there are little or no experts that match the criteria in the system. There is a need to broaden the list of skill sets being requested. Too generic, this means that the request is too broad. There are too many experts that match these criteria. There is a need to add more skills to the request for a more targeted search.
Step 2. It is mandatory to complete all fields in this step. It is required that a terms of reference for the position is attached to the request. Sample terms of reference are available on the emergency manual and can be used as a starting point. For deployments, terms of reference can be simple, a few bullet points clearly stating the main responsibilities that the expert will need to fulfill when on deployment. These terms of reference will be used as the basis for the expert's evaluation at the end of the deployment. Once all the fields are completed and the terms of reference is attached, send the request to alert all experts with matching profiles. On your dashboard, you will now see the request under Outstanding Requests with the status Pending Expert Availability. No further action is needed at this point. A notification will be sent back to you once experts confirm availability for deployment. Selecting an expert. Once a request has been sent and the experts confirm availability, the country focal point can then review and select an expert from the available profiles.
Focal points can view each profile in more detail by clicking the View icon. Discuss with the relevant managers within the country office to select the appropriate profile. Note that only one profile can be selected per request. Once an expert has been chosen, send the expert confirmation by clicking the box beside the expert's name and clicking Confirm Expert.
Once confirmation from the country office is sent, the selected expert will be notified of his or her selection. The status of the request will then change to pending. Logistics for deployment. Once the expert has been selected, negotiations with the expert's chief of mission and supervisor must take place immediately. This part of the deployment process happens outside of the roster system via email. The following deployment details should be finalized. Approval for deployment secured from the expert's chief of mission should be obtained. Final date and duration of the deployment agreed. Finalization of necessary travel documents, including visa issuance, accommodation, pickup from airport. Once the flight details are finalized, the selected expert will input the agreed upon dates in the roster system and the status will then change to expert deployed. Evaluating the deployment. The expert and their supervisor during deployment must complete an evaluation of the expert's performance. The evaluation should be done prior to the departure of the expert from the country office. The country office is responsible for uploading the evaluation. Evaluations are required upon completion of every deployment made through the DOE roster. These evaluations provide the DOE roster team with essential information that will ensure that the caliber of experts deployed through the system is consistent with the needs of requesting country offices. This information will also help DOE design capacity building initiatives to target key challenges or gaps identified by experts and requesting country offices. The evaluations will also facilitate accountability and transparency between all stakeholders in the deployment process.
For more information, contact DOE roster at iom.int.